So, welcome back to the Loser's Bench. I'm your host, Big Stevie Freeze, and we are going to cover something I've been hearing a lot about from a lot of the pre-op folks. They're scared to have surgery. I don't know what their particular fear is. Maybe you're getting ready to have surgery and you have some anxieties. It is a very extensive operation, whether you're going with the Roux-en-Y or whether you're going with the sleeve that I have. It does present some risks. I'm not going to lie to you. There's chance of leaking. There's chances of complications. But let me ask you this. Why are you having the surgery? You're having the surgery to better your life, right? That's why I had mine. The doctor told me I had 3.5 years to live. So you're having the surgery to better your life, and you're scared that it will give you complications. That's great. I completely respect that. But I went on the internet and I gathered some information, and this is a lot of the information that I gathered for myself before I had my surgery. I was always in sales. For the majority of my working life, I was in sales, and we used to do the Benjamin Franklin close where you would pull out the piece of paper and you would actually do the pros and the cons, why you should buy versus why you shouldn't. And I actually sold myself on the surgery. Other than the fact that I had 3.5 years to live, I had a lot of what they called comorbid conditions. I still struggle with high blood pressure. I had degenerative joint and disc disease. I have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. I had metabolic syndrome. I had a ton of stuff that was being complicated by my obesity. So you have to ask yourself, do I want to continue living this way and continuing to decline in my health? Or do I want to do something and turn my life around? Do I want to do something to better myself? Did you go to college to better yourself? Did you get an education? Did you go out and get a good job or learn a trade to better yourself? Have you learned a foreign language? Have you taken parenting classes? It's all stuff you've done to better yourself. This is nothing more than something that you're going to do to better yourself and better the quality of life that you have and extend the years that you have. So let me ask you this. What are you scared of? Is it the anesthesia? Is it the pain? Is it the recovery? That's kind of what gave me anxieties. But let me ask you this. What's more scary? Is it more scary to go under the knife and be put through anesthesia, the pain, the recovery, learning a new lifestyle, learning new eating habits? Is that more scary than losing your leg from diabetes? Is it more scary than having a massive heart attack because your arteries clogged up and you've actually developed a congenital heart disease due to your obesity? What's more scary? There's a lot of scary things that can happen to us, and a lot of the scary things that can happen to us are preventable. We choose these things through our lifestyle. And I'm sorry I'm not upbeat and happy and everything like that. This is a very serious subject, folks. I'm trying to get through to you. The one that's going, should I have the surgery? Should I not have the surgery? This one's for you. Because I'm going to tell you something. I went on the internet, and like I said, I done some research, and I found a website that had a great schematic to the human body. It's Orlando Health Bariatric and Laparoscopic Center. You can find their website at www.jawadmd.com. It's www.jawadmd.com. Here's a list of just some of the symptoms and some of the comorbid conditions and some of the things that are caused by obesity that are actually helped by weight loss and bariatric surgery. Migraines can be resolved in 57% of their patients. Depression can be resolved in 55% of their patients. Sleep apnea, depending on the procedure, can be resolved in 74 to 98% of the patients that they have. Take your CPAP and throw it out the window, hopefully. In 74 to 98%, depending on the procedure that they had done and how well they done, they actually had their sleep apnea resolved because it was obstructive, caused by their obesity. Asthma is 82% improved or resolved. Heart disease has an 82% reduction in risk. That alone's worth it, isn't it? Hypertension or high blood pressure is improved 52 to 92%. Acid reflux, 72 to 98%. Stress urinary incontinence. And I know a lot of you are blushing right now. Look, if you are morbidly obese, you know what I'm talking about. Let's get real. Let's be honest. Man, there was times it would hit me because I was so big, it would hit me so fast and so hard, I couldn't move. And if I did, my bladder would release. I had to stand there with my feet together, my face turning blood red, and I couldn't move because I had so much weight pushing on my bladder. Stress urinary incontinence is improved or resolved in 44 to 88% of their patients. I can tell you, I've lost, from my heaviest weight, I've lost 90 pounds. I no longer have that problem. I'm still really big. I'm still 435 pounds right now. But I no longer have that problem. Degenerative joint disease is improved depending on the results of your surgery, 41 to 76%. Gout, 72% resolved. Polycystic ovarian syndrome is improved 79%. And ladies, I know I'm getting personal, but I'm getting real with you. Polycystic ovarian syndrome is resolved by 79% and 100% resolved on menstrual dysfunction. I am I apologize, something caught my attention from outside my door. But for real, that in itself will be worth it. Type 2 diabetes is improved or resolved by 83%. Metabolic syndrome, 80%. Non-fatty alcoholic liver disease, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease was improved by 90%. Now here's the big ones. The quality of life was improved in 95% of their patients. You have a 95% chance of coming out on the other side better off than what you were to begin with. You have nothing to lose. The mortality rate, your chances of dying over the next 5 years, drops 89%. You're improving your lifestyle. You're lowering your chances for major, major health problems. Well, I'm worried about complications of the surgery. Look, I just went through it. I'm almost 6 weeks out. I just went through it. The chances of you having a major complication from the surgery is under 5%. The chances of you dying under the knife is less than 2%. Would you take those chances in Vegas? Would you step up to the table and roll those dice? I bet you would. You lay every dollar in your pocket down probably and roll those dice down the table if you knew that you had a 95 to 98% chance of coming out a winner. Wouldn't you? I think you would. I know I did. So you know what? You can take this information and use it to your advantage. You can do more research. Choose the program. Choose the surgery that's going to be right for you. And I wish you nothing but the best. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Look for us on Facebook. We have a new Facebook page, www.facebook.com/BigStevieFreeze. That's BIGSTEVIE. Freeze, just like you put something in the freezer. Okay? So we have that coming. It's already up. We actually have some stuff that we're getting ready to announce on Facebook. We're going to be announcing stuff about our Instagram page that we're trying to get built and everything like that. Guys, I wish you nothing but the best. Please make the right decision for yourself and your family. I love you. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time, keep losing.